So that means that most of the people who are going to be in my market are going to be the students. And I knew that, like right now in UB, what I wanted to do, I hadn't seen anybody. They may be there, but it's not a lot out there. And then I was like, you know what, this could really work out the way I wanted to. I was like, you know, let's just give this a try.
Let's just go for it.
Let's just go for it and see how it goes. And I did, and the first like artists that I got to receive, they motivated me so much, because I just posted things up and I was like, hey guys, I'm taking orders for sneakers. If you're interested, hit me up. And the prices were very affordable. They were very affordable. And then from there, I think that's why I got the motivation to say, if I can get this much on like my first orders, what more if I continue doing this? And I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna continue this and just try and reach out to more people out there. And then I started expanding to even getting orders from people who work, not only the students, because I wouldn't want to confine myself to,
to a little box.
Exactly, to a little box. And I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna even reach out to people out there. And I have to say, the one thing that worked so powerful for me is social media. Only if we could learn to use social media to our advantage, it'll take us somewhere.
I love that. I absolutely love that. And the energy that you bring, right? The energy that you bring to your work, it matters.
It does.
Because we're just talking about the imposter syndrome and how that could be a deadly start. For you to not even get started, for you to not even, feel the need to actually do something.
Exactly.
The imposter syndrome haunted me for like a lot of years. Until I just decided, you know what, you don't know nothing. I know me. You are just a voice of what the society has told me, and you are just in the back of my head, and you won't let me drive this car.
Just getting the most of you, not helping you in any way.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just love the fact that you're here. I'm gonna give you guys "Moment for Life" by Nicki Minaj featuring Drake, and we'll be right back. Because of that Dimeology conference. So we are back at it again on the 2nd of September. How are you feeling about this? How is it different from the last one? What are the emotions that you are going through as you think about this?
It's exciting. It's all the good emotions that you can think about, because this is an opportunity for us to grow. Last time we started with our first event, which was like the introductory event to us having a good relationship with money, to us being open about talking about money, and learning ways in which we can expand our wealth creation. And right now we are here, we are like, okay, let's go to the younger generation. Exactly. Let's start from the young ones and see how we can change this vicious circle that we've been having in our nation, where relationship so this time around we are like, no, maybe it's about time we go to the young ones and start at grassroots level and make sure that now this education goes to us so that we can impart it in our children in the future. So when you start from a young person, they grow with that. And then this is the same knowledge that they carry to their children. Just like the Jewish community does. In Jewish community, when a child is 3 years old, they're taught what is known as 7 jars. In 7 jars, this is where you are given money. At age 3, they're already taught about finances at age 3. Whoa. And this is where, with 7 jars, you learn that.
Can I interrupt her?
Yes,
that's why those people are running the world.
Yes.
That's why those people are very rich.
Yes.
It's true. That's from a very young age. Proceed, please.
Yes. The reason why the Jewish people are the most successful group of people in the world goes back to that. When a Jewish child is 3 years old, they're taught financial education. There's a principle called 7 jars. This is where there's 7 jars whereby 200 pula at age 3. You are taught that the first thing you do with your money, you save. And you save maybe 20% of your earnings. From there, you are taught that 10% goes into what we call tithes. From there, you are taught another 10% goes into something else. All these jars have a purpose they're doing, including charity. So they're very charitable people. They know that from your earnings, from how much you make, you should also think about helping others who are less privileged in society.
To whom much is given, much is required.
Absolutely.
And that's why people that have wealth, they always seem to attract even more.
That's the secret.
Money attracts money.
Money attracts money.
Yeah. That's the secret.
Yes. I love this kind of conversations. It gets me such in a good mood because they really inspire you. They really make you feel like if people are out there doing this,
Yeah.
I have no reason to not be doing it.
Exactly.
I might not be a Jew, but I can practice Jewish
Absolutely.
You know, I can
Absolutely.
impact them into my generation and their generation and their generation.
Yes.
Because the same way we have this bad money habits that have started with, you know, our parents' generation and our parents' generation, somebody has to break the cycle.
Exactly.
And that someone is going to be us.
Yes.
And everybody who's going to be at the Dimeology conference. So, let's talk about, first of all, you know, I like to believe when you start something, you get some sort of, you know, anxiety about doing it. You get that,
Will it work?
that
Will it
fear,
go
you know,
well?
that am I really even worth of doing this? Like, that people who are better qualified than me too. And you actually once shared that with me and Tara. When you started doing this, she felt like, you know what, there are people that are much more learned in this topic than I have my
And even richer.
professors,
And
you know,
even
my
richer.
lecturers, you know, but you still went ahead and did it. So I'm very, very particular about how did you overcome all of those emotions? Like, how did you actually just say, you know what, I'm doing it. Like, I don't care what happened, I'm going to just do it.
Yeah, it's hard, you know. It's hard because at first you look at reasons why something cannot be done.
Yes.
That's like the starting point. Most of the time people ask themselves, how am I going to do this? Where am I going to get the finances to push this? Where am I going to get the venue? Where am I going to get sponsors? Where am I going to get all these things? But you realize that the moment you make the first step, everything else becomes easier. Just the first step. Whether it's you going around telling people about it, whether it's you posting on social media, whether it's you going and trying to look for a venue, just one step will shock you at how everything will start connecting. And that's what I realized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Olarata, my co-host. It's like when you take that first step, the universe just makes way
Exactly.
you know? It's like everything just stops for you.
Yes.
You know, and I really like that about taking the first step. And the first step is literally like 50% of the work.
True.
You might have 100 other steps to
starting
make
is
after
very
that,
hard.
but just starting it, you're covered 50%.
You know,
Yes.
I always have this feeling that God can't give you an idea if it's not supposed to work.
Absolutely.
Like, why would God? Yes, please. Like, why would God give you an idea if He knows that at some point you're gonna be stuck or at some point you're gonna give up? He's going to do things. I saw this other thing on Facebook that the post is like, God is gonna give me a business and give me clients as well.
Yes.
Yes. So you should always know that, you know what, if this is supposed to happen, greater things are gonna come and it's gonna work out.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting chilled. Are we on church or are we in radio?
And I love what she's saying.
Yeah.
Someone once said these words, and I always remind me of those words, that God cannot give you what you cannot handle.
Thank you.
You see, so anything that God tells you to do,
He knows he
the
can
reason
handle
why
it.
He's giving you that particular instruction or assignment is because He knows you're gonna handle it, you're gonna do it. Yeah.
I'm in such a mood right now. This is the high vibrational topics that we need to talk about as young people, you know. But before we get all hot and heated up, let me give you Call Me Every Day by Chris Brown, and we'll be right back.
And this is what people don't understand. Like when you are young, you don't have responsibility. You don't have a husband.
You don't have
you don't have
reputation.
kids.
You don't have kids.
You don't have a lot.
It's just you
And on top of that, you have energy. As you grow, energy.
yeah, that is so true.
And the only time you can do everything that comes into your mind is
It's
now.
It's now or never.
Is now. If you don't do it now,
You know, the passion of life.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yo, I want to try this, I want to do this. When you grow older, you're like, and you consider all the risks before you can, you know, even go into it. Whereas when you're young, you just what thing?
you don't care. You are naive.
And then you see there and you're like, oh, maybe that's not, you know.
Yeah.
But still you learn. And you're like, okay.
And nobody will judge you for making mistakes when you are young.
Yeah,
you see.
that's true.
So
And then by the time you're old, people are gonna start judging for it. All along, what have you been doing?
Do it.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna get to that point.
Yes.
Yeah, and you just don't wanna regret it.
But even then, like when you want something, just go.
Yeah,
for it.
That's it. literally it. You know, I was reading the other day what Vera Wang only started designing at 40.
I saw that as well.
14.
Like 40?
At 40, yeah.
40.
40.
Okay.
It's not too late.
Wow.
It's not too early.
Exactly.
That's another thing.
And that's the thing, like you don't know how long also it's gonna take for you to like build
To reach your breaking, that big break.
Yeah. Even Naomi Campbell, she was talking about how she used to walk. She always wanted an advert with Calvin Klein.
Wow.
But she only got it 30 years
Later.
Imagine.
But look at Naomi Campbell. She's literally been the like model for
That's
like
exactly. Shatta said, delay is not denial.
Yeah.
Delay is
It's
not denial.
It's not denial.
Exactly.
And for as long as you are honest to whatever vision, you know, sometimes you are given a vision that there's no specimen before you.
Yeah.
There's nobody who has done that thing that's inside your heart. And you are trying to figure it yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever done it.
Yeah.
It's just in your heart. You're like, I don't know why. I just love the idea of speaking before people all over the world.
Yeah.
You've never seen your grandmother do it. You've never seen anybody do it. But somehow it's inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you live by, Lesego. Like, what is the one thing that when you're going through it, you say, and your mind instantly, you know? Because I do believe in the power of affirmations.
Yeah.
I was talking to Loretta in the morning and I was telling her, you know what? Affirmations changed my life.
Yeah.
You know, at first when I started doing affirmations, I didn't believe it. I just said stuff because I heard if you say stuff so many times to your brain will catch up and then eventually your brain will act that way. And I wanted to try it out. So, let's say I woke up and look what I want to impose this I just feel like I'm the woman for the job because I said that so many times so much that when I come here I know I'm the woman for the job. So what is that one phrase that you live by?
Okay, well, for me, when it comes to like codes and phrases, actually I have different codes for different seasons. There's some codes that I have outgrown right now, but previously they used to speak to me at that time. But I'm reminded of one quote by Oprah Winfrey. She once said that, let excellence be your brand. Okay, when you are excellent, you become unforgettable. Yes.
Memorable.
So when you have that quote in your life, or I personally, I used to use it when I was still in UB here. Everything I do, I made sure that I do it exceptionally well. It's either I do something 100% or I don't do it at all. You understand?
Because you are about
Yes. Because I don't want to go like 20% in. It's either I'm doing it 100% or I'm not doing it at all. That's excellence. And when you are excellent, there's no how people will not notice that this person, there's a way she does things that it's exceptional.
I can imagine Hela Hanana working on the Dimeology conference and you always tell yourself, you know what, excellence is my brand. You know, and I'm gonna do everything with the 110%.
Exactly.
You know, it just gives you that motivation and that drive to actually do it. So Petzo, what do you live by?
As for me, like she say, we always have different seasons, hey. And I had this line of mine, if it's hard, I always say, you know what, every season is going to pass, just like every phase is going to pass, just like every season passes. If you're going through a hard time, it's not gonna last. It's just there for the meantime. Just like, you know, winter is there for 4 months. Eventually it's gonna pass and a new season is gonna come. So when no matter how hard it is, at the back of my mind I always know, you know what, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And of course when like I got this one from Miss Chilisa, it's been my day one. It's delay is not denial. I still know that. Of course I'm still a 19-year-old who's just trying to work hard. I'm going to be very patient with where I'm going, even if it means having to take 10 years or how many years. It doesn't mean God is denying me whatever I want to achieve at the end of the day. I'm gonna get there.
I told you guys, when you are the only high value person in the room, you're in the wrong room. It's good to speak to women who you get a lot from, you know, who inspire you. It's just that energy about, you know, being a woman. I don't know if this is something to say. You guys, Lesego was just saying how if you look at gay men or transgender women.
No wrong
right?
in it though.
No,
No
wrong in it.
Yeah.
They work so hard at being women, so much that they out like they supersede us.
Yeah.
Batlele ba re gateletse hala, makeup. It has been a wonderful show. I don't know gore batsana ba ka le kopana le lona kae, the Dimeology conference it's a page. What do you have to say about that? Where should we take you guys?
Yeah, we do have a page. You can just search it up on Facebook. It's Dimeology. You can just like, follow, share as much as you can. Yeah, and then if you want to contact maybe any one of us, my number is 73378090. If you want to talk to me on app, if you want to register for the upcoming conference that you're going to have, if you don't want to miss out, we are here to assist you.
If you don't want to miss out on the right things.
Exactly.
Because fear of missing out, it's real.
Yeah,
but this one, if you miss out, you would have missed out.
Exactly.
What do you have to say?
Yes, thank you. Maybe before I give them our contacts, let me say this. One of the things that we learned in our previous event was that networking is actually very important in wealth creation. There is no how you will reach your goals financially if you don't have the right people around you, just like you were saying. So this is an event where you meet high value people. This is where you meet people who maybe are your partners. I'll give you an example. I met Pezzo through our first event. Right now she's our marketing director.
Yeah.
You see that?
And I met her through the event and now I'm the moderator.
Yes.
It's a vibe.
It's
a vibe.
So people can just see us or communicate with us on Facebook. We have a page, Dimeology. We also have a LinkedIn page, Dimeology, a Twitter page, Dimeology, and they can also reach out on WhatsApp 74767574. Yeah.
Yours again?
73378090.
Exactly, ladies. It has been an honor. It has been a delight. It has been a pleasure. And I just wish I could see these faces more and have these conversations more.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. Let me give you a show jingle and I'll be wrapping it up with my co-host right here in the hub of creative media. And from Lesego and Petzo, it has been a pleasure, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
We did.
Thank you
we
so
always
much.
do.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I mean, it was worth it. The conversation. If you did not get anything from that night, we
really deliver in this show.
Exactly.
Guys, the mid-morning delight show is the place to be. Thank you for being my co-host. Who am I co-hosting with?
Oh that alignment is so crazy. Like, even just listening to all of our conversations that we've been having on air and off air, like, wow. Wow.
Go on all
Day long.
So please follow UB on Instagram, on your Instagram accounts. Follow UB at UB_radio. Follow your girl on TikTok, on Instagram at Holinessa, and
on Instagram, that's the social media that I use the most. It's olarata.mod.
Olarata.mod.
Yeah.
She said it before the show when you guys thought I was talking to a ghost, but you see I was not talking to a ghost.
Yes.
So yeah, we are gonna be back at it on Thursday. And we're still going to have Dimeology conference because there's another things that we need to talk about in regards to the conference. So we're still going to have Lesego right here on Thursday and all along with Petzo. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope it was good. I hope you took everything. Not just the one thing. Everything that we talked about, because everything was just so blessed and just high vibrational. And if I'm going to leave you with a quote today, I'm going to just say, be you, because everybody else is taken. It was a pleasure being right here in the Mid-Morning Delight Show, and it is exactly 4 minutes until 12. Let me leave you with Fatela by Amos and Ami Faku, and till next time.
Bye.